gets measured gets improved. See, this is a thing that I've taken from video games. The things that get measured in a game are the things you focus on. They're the things that keep you playing, and those actual aspects can be taken from video games and applied to real life, applied to our businesses. So if you clicked into this video hoping for a quick dopamine fix, this video is literally what to track, how to track it, and then using that information effectively in your life. Now you can go off and continue the doom scrolling. If, however, you are more than just a quick dopamine addict and trying to actually fix your life and business in a way that is effective yet still fun, this video is going to be going through the whole process, figuring out what metrics are the important things to track, then tracking them effectively in a system that works, and then finally, how to then use that information to motivate yourself day in, day out, while showing real examples from my own business and the exact system that I use every single day. So if that sounds good to you, we'll jump in straight away and start talking about the progress bar. See, in video games, one of the most common aspects is some sort of progress bar, be it your level, be it the map, wherever you are to where you're going. This aspect of there is a journey you are on and it's showing you where you are in that journey. That in itself is a metric that people pay attention to way more subliminally than they do actually paying attention to it. See, that aspect of going, oh, here is this thing, I want to make that little number go up, I want to make that little bar go across the screen faster so it is complete. That then shows importance of, oh, I need to kill things so I get experience. Oh, I need to continue moving so I get to the journey point. Whatever you are tracking is the thing that gets improved. And this is an aspect that is actually true in real life as well. The moment you start tracking your calories, you'll be paying more attention to what you eat and what you're actually going to be eating in the future. The moment you start tracking your finances, you're going to start seeing where you're spending money, where you're getting money, where you're wasting money. Awareness is the first step to actually making progress in any area of your life. So when we're trying to define the metrics that we want to continue in life and things that help us succeed in what we're trying to achieve in our businesses, what are those metrics? Once you can define what those are, you can actually really start to break down exactly what you're meant to be doing. This can be anything from the amount of sales you make to the amount of things that you do. But one of the trick metrics that you need to pay attention to is when you are defining what this actual little area of tracking is, you need to make sure that it is efforts-based and not results-based. If you're tracking the amount of people that buy your thing, you are losing out because you are also at the whims of their choices. If, however, you are tracking your efforts towards something, it could be the amount of people you've reached out to, the amount of pieces of content you've made, whatever it is that you can actively do each day to make sure that progress is being made. There's a quote I love by Alex Hormozi, and I will get it wrong, so I will paraphrase, but the idea behind it is do so much that it is unreasonable that you will not succeed. Put in so much effort that no matter what, there is going to be a result based on the amount of effort you have put in. Instead of trying to reach out for 1 or 2 sales, reach out for hundreds of them. Chances are you're probably going to get a response back at that point. If you do 1,000 of them, you're probably going to get quite a few responses. If you do 10,000, 100,000, whatever it is at that point, it is unlikely, it is almost impossible that you are going to not make a sale at that point. If you start tracking a metric that is efforts-based and keep doing so much of it that is unreasonable that you are not going to succeed, then chances are you're just going to succeed. And that's why tracking these sort of metrics can be so important. Once you set a goal that's efforts-based and start having a number that you're working towards while tracking the whole while, chances are you are going to continue making that progress. That's exactly what I did in my life. I started tracking the amount of content that I made, not just videos that got good views, the amount of people that interacted on the video, whatever it is simply the amount of content that I am making. And here's the kicker, it's not going to be easy, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be a struggle the whole way through, but because you have a tracker, you actually have a motivation that is internal that's going, hey, you wanted to achieve this thing, so let's work towards it. It's a game, it's something that takes this element of fun and applies it to our real life. So start thinking about, okay, if the result I want is sales, what can I do in regards to the reverse engineering of that? Okay, if I want people to be buying things, I need to get them on my website. Okay, if I want to get them on my website, I need to actually get them to click through to the website. How do I do that? Okay, well, I need to get more views on my videos. Okay, well, what do I do then? Well, if I make more videos and then improve each one a little bit, then chances are that pipeline is going to get better and better and better and better. Figure out what that end goal is and start working backwards, because once you have that metric, you can start tracking it. And the thing is, these don't need to be huge things that you're doing each day. You don't need to make a video each day, but you can start tracking a metric simply of, oh, I'm going to dedicate this amount of time each day. That's what I've done with my new sort of setup. I've actually made a tracker that focuses in on the different types of efforts I can put in and then makes it so that it is a time tracker of, okay, I'm logging time in regards to my content creation. I'm logging time in relation to my admin. I've taken this a step further and actually applied it to all my life. I'm taking time each week to working out and making sure I go climbing, to spending time with loved ones and people that I actually care about, to cleaning up after myself. Because if I don't actually have a tracker, then chances are I'm going to hyperfixate on the one tracker I do have. The whole holistic aspect works for my brain, and if it works for you, that's also great. But simply by actually choosing a thing to track, you will actively be paying attention to it, and by paying attention to it, you will have more intention to making it better. I mentioned the tracking of my time. I've done that in the past 2 months, and I have seen a 5 times return rate on the success that I have had. Not just the efforts that I put in, there's been much more efforts being put in, but the results of those efforts have 5 times the amount of impact that I have been wanting. Be it the video views, be it the actual sales of my product, whatever it is. Every single metric has been around 5 times, and it's simply because I've been paying attention and intentionally doing the things that I knew were important towards what the goals I want to achieve. And the fact that this has had such an impact on my life, I've actually decided that I'm going to be revamping the Real Life RPG deck, give it its next update. Now, there's going to be a video next week that's actually going to be the release thing, but note that this is actually going to be a full fundamental reset of the whole system. If you don't know what the system is, basically the Real Life RPG is a Notion template that encompasses all of my life. I have built it so that it actually gamifies my life, turns my life into a game, takes all my tasks, turns them into quests, gives me experience when I actually finish the tasks I said I want to do, but also helps get all of the mental strain out of my head, making sure that it's all organized, and then simply going through the system and telling me, okay, here is the next most important task you need to do. Because the last thing I needed was all of the things in my head going, oh, you need to do this, this, and this. It was simply a system that actually used the gamified techniques that I'm teaching you guys in these videos and putting them in a system that works for me. And if that's of interest to you, there is a link in the description now. If you buy it now, it's free updates for life. So next week when the new update drops, you'll get an email giving you the direct link of what that new version is, along with the video that will go along with it to show you exactly how to use every single aspect. But at this stage, if you're not sure, there's also a link down in the description where is the 2-week tutorial, a series of 14 daily emails that get sent to you every single day. And each one of them has a different aspect of gamifying life, how to actually turn life into a game and start making the actions towards the goals you want to achieve and making them fun, making it so that it is actually achievable for you to be doing that. Every day also has a quest as part of the email that you can do that day to ready yourself for the next one. So by the end of the 2 weeks, you've already made an amount of progress that most people dream of making and simply just go, I'll do it one day. And again, if that sounds like you, there is a link in the description to both of those things. So going forward, start thinking about what the results you want to achieve are and start breaking it back down to the individual efforts-based tasks you can do every day. Because once you start tracking those aspects, I can guarantee you are going to find a motivation to continue improving that aspect, improving your life and fully, and most importantly, achieving the goals you said you wanted to achieve. And so now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go finish logging some hours that I still need to do for the rest of today.